Welcome back once again, all of my low carb friends, and for those of you who are here for the first time, welcome. One of the most popular holiday cookies, not just at Christmas time, but pretty much for any holiday, are sugar cookies. They're simple, they're fun to make, and they are delicious. So today I'm going to show you how to make a keto coconut flour sugar cookie substitute with, of course, that yummy keto buttercream frosting. Now, a friend of mine last year who is not a fan of a keto diet and not a fan of sugar-free things tasted my keto sugar cookies last year, and she could not believe they were not traditional sugar cookies. They're that good. So if you want a printable version of this, you can check out my website at janet'sdeliciouslowcarbkitchen.com. You can find printable versions of this and other goodies there for you. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see lots of simple, low-carb, delicious keto recipes, make sure you click that subscribe button and click the notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button. That way you can be notified every time I put out a new video. And if you'd like to help support the channel, make sure you scroll down in the description of the video. You'll see some Amazon affiliate links. Anytime you purchase anything using my Amazon affiliate link, a small portion will go to me and will help to support the channel. So anytime you want to purchase anything on Amazon, make sure you remember me, use my affiliate link, and a small portion of whatever you purchase will go and help the channel. And while you do all that, let's get cooking. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Line 2 large baking sheets with parchment paper. In a large mixer bowl, combine 1 cup of coconut flour, 1 cup of granulated monk fruit sweetener or granulated sweetener of your choice, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Sift or whisk these all together until they're fully combined and there are no lumps in the coconut flour. Add 2 large room temperature eggs. Make sure they are room temperature so you have a smooth batter. Beat on low for about 10 seconds or just until the dry ingredients are moist. Then increase your speed to medium-low and beat on medium-low for about 20 to 30 seconds more or just until everything is fully combined. Scrape down the sides of the bowl if you need to. Add 3/4 cups of room temperature butter that's slightly softened. Make sure it's just softened and not melted. And 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract or whatever extract you want in your cookies. You can make these whatever flavor you want. Beat on low again for about another 10 seconds or just until the butter is broken up and beginning to combine with the rest of the ingredients. Then increase your speed to medium and beat on medium for about 30 seconds more or until everything is fully combined and you have a smooth dough. Scrape down the sides of the bowl once again and push all of the ingredients to the center of the bowl. Then push the dough all together to form a ball and massage the ball in between your hands just a little bit just to make sure that everything is fully combining and you have a soft, smooth dough. Place the dough back into your bowl, then place the bowl uncovered in your refrigerator for about 5 minutes just so all the ingredients can set together and that way your dough will roll out without it falling apart. Once the dough is done sitting in the refrigerator, remove it from the refrigerator and massage the dough once again just a couple times in your hands just to make sure that everything is sticking together well. You don't want chunks of the dough falling off. That means your dough is a little bit too dry and you'll need to add in a tiny bit of milk of your choice to make sure that it is moist. Then divide the dough into 4 portions. You don't necessarily have to do this. I do it because for me it's easier when I roll out dough to divide it up into small portions. But if you don't want to do that, you can just roll it out in one slab. Press or roll the dough out to about a 1/4 inch thick. Then use cookie cutters and cut your desired shapes into the dough. If you don't have cookie cutters, it's okay. You can just use a cookie scoop or a tablespoon and scoop the dough out around 1 tablespoon at a time. Roll it into a ball and then press it down into a circular cookie shape. Once your cookies are all shaped, place them on your prepared cookie sheets. and bake at 350 degrees for around 6 to 8 minutes or until they're lightly golden around the edges. For me, 8 minutes was perfect, but as I always say, everybody's oven is different. So check it at that 6-minute mark. If it's not golden, put them in for a couple more minutes. You should not need more than 8 minutes for them to cook. Once they're golden, remove them from the oven. They will still be slightly soft because this is a gluten-free recipe, and gluten-free baked goods are always soft when they first come out, but they will firm up as they cool. So allow them to cool on the pan for around 15 minutes or until they're cool enough for you to transfer to a wire rack without them falling apart. Once they've cooled, transfer them to a wire rack and allow them to cool completely before you frost them. In a large mixer bowl, place 1/4 cup of room temperature butter that has been softened. Make sure it is soft. Otherwise your frosting will not be smooth, so make sure it is soft, not melted, just soft. Beat the butter on medium for about 30 to 45 seconds or until it is creamy. Scrape down the sides of the bowl and push all the butter to the center of the bowl. Add 2 cups of powdered swerve or powdered sweetener of your choice. I like to sift this in just because I want to make sure there are no lumps when my frosting's done being mixed together. If you don't have a sieve to sift it in, it's okay. You can pour the swerve in a small bowl and use a fork or a whisk and stir it all together just to make sure there are no lumps in the swerve. Add 2 tablespoons of room temperature milk of your choice. Make sure it is room temperature. It beats in a whole lot more smooth if it's room temperature. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract or the extract of your choice. Whatever flavor you want your buttercream to be, that's the flavor of extract you would use. If you want it to be mint flavored, it would be mint extract. If you want it to be lemon flavored, it would be lemon extract. It's up to you. Beat on low for about 10 seconds or just until all the dry ingredients are moist. You don't want your powdered swerve flying all over the place. Then increase the speed to medium and beat on medium for about 1 minute or until the frosting is fluffy and able to be spread easily. Scrape down the sides of the bowl once again and push all your frosting to the center of the bowl. If the frosting does seem too thick and seems like it's not going to spread easily or not going to pipe through a piping bag easily, you can add small amounts of milk until you get the consistency that you want. Once the frosting's all done and your cookies are cooled, then you can either put the frosting in a piping bag and decorate it using whatever piping bag tips you want. Or if you don't have a piping bag, it's all right. You can just use a knife and spread on the frosting however you want. If you want to, you can divide it up and put some food coloring in different bowls to make different colors in the frosting. It's up to you. However you want to decorate your cookies, you decorate them. Once they're all decorated, I usually place them on a wire rack just a couple minutes more just to make sure that the frosting is all set. You don't have to do that. You can just serve it you can just put them on a serving platter and serve them right away if you want. If you do have any leftovers, you can put them in an airtight container at room temperature for about 1 week. Eat and enjoy. And that's our recipe of the day. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you want to see more videos like this, make sure you click that thumbs up like button, click that subscribe button. You can leave me a comment if you want to. Let me know if there's any recipes that you'd like to learn how to make, and I'll do what I can to get those out there for you. And as always, keep cooking.